What's up, YouTube? As you guys can see today, if you guys read the title, it's pretty obvious what this video is going to be about, and it's literally my beef with old people, bro. I'm gonna just get straight into it because I have had too many experiences. I've had too many experiences with old folks, with the elderly, that it just makes it went from like an occasional thing that happens rarely to something that is becoming a pattern. I'm starting to notice. Oh, also, I didn't even really do a good introduction, but for the speed painting that I'm doing today, this is actually my OC that I'm working on for the story. You know, if you guys watched the previous video, shameless plug, I'm on a journey, right? I'm on a self-discovery journey to find myself and write books and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the next Picasso in terms of manga. That is a joke. Do not take that literal. But anywho, this is the character I'm working on. I do plan on doing a video dedicated to her and basically giving the lore about her and a description about who she is as a character, her motives, the plot towards her, how the plot is driven by her and all that shit. It's going to be its own video because I think it deserves its own video. But back to topic, right? The reason I have such a pickle with old people is because, like I said, I just have many experiences, all the way from my neighbor who's old as shit touching up on me, feeling on me when I came home after like years of not being home, just decided to come up and start trying to riz me up and touching on me and shit, all the way to when I was on my little gym arc getting swollen shit. The amount of times I would go into the locker room and I would see a naked dude walking out with his butt cheeks out. I could literally be a rich man for the amount of times I've seen a naked dude unwarranted just walking into what is it called, the locker room, walking into the locker room after you already did an intense workout, only to walk in on somebody's wrinkly old booty butt naked grandpa coming out the I just remember, bro, because I just thought of two separate occurrences. I thought of one when I was in New Mexico and I was working out with my boy at the time, my workout partner, and we went in, he went to go use the bathroom. I go on the side where the sink is because I gotta wash my hands and shit, and I turn around to get my bag, and I just see straight butt cheeks in my face, bro. Oh, yo, that ain't even the worst of it. The worst of it, honestly, I think my worst experience in terms of like these situations has to be the situation when I was in Greenland. I was in Greenland for a year, and there was this gym that I would go to. This is when I was in the Air Force and stuff. But there's this gym I would go to, and after I will put myself in the locker room because, you know, it's the ritual, it's the pre-game ritual, post-game ritual. Got to go to the locker room, prep up, come out the locker room, prep up, then leave, type of thing, you know. But one common thing that a lot of gyms have, I don't know if every single gym has it because I haven't been to every single gym, but a common thing that is kind of the norm, I think, is saunas. I think every single gym I went to besides the one in North Carolina all had saunas. And saunas are some of the most goated creations known to man. If you never experienced being in a sauna, it's low-key like being slow roasted, like in the best way possible. That's like the best way to explain it. I really don't have a better way to explain it, but saunas are goated. If you haven't tried a sauna, you gotta try a sauna. By the way, the gameplay in the back is from Warhammer 40k. I fell in love with this game for the past few weeks, and I've decided I'm gonna get some stuff on this. I just didn't know if my video would get demonetized for it or not because it do get a little Kool-Aidy for I'm not using the B word because I don't know what I can say and I can't say. But I honestly don't even know if the gameplay has a purpose in this video. So if y'all notice the gameplay in the back behind the art, the speed art, and more than likely y'all will never see it in this video because I think the art itself covers up the video for the entirety. Depends on how long this rant goes on for. But anyways, back to my worst experience. So when I was in Greenland for a year because, like I said earlier, Air Force assignment, blah blah blah. But there was this one day, I think it was a Sunday or something. It's like Sundays were like the chill days, and we would all go there to play volleyball. I went there, played volleyball, fun times, good times. But towards the end of the volleyball session, you know, hanging out with the people and shit, having fun. Obviously, I gotta go and get my stuff from the locker room, right? I gotta go get my bag. I gotta go get my bottles because I usually just carry all the stuff with everything. I carry the bag with the bottle, and then the only thing I really take is sometimes a bottle. Sometimes I'll leave the bottle. I don't know why, but I'll do that, and I'll just take my headphones and get logged in. This one day, I must have drunk a lot of water. I don't know why it had to be today, but I ended up drinking a lot of water this day. And after this volleyball game, I had to use the bathroom. I just had to. And I would go into the locker room, and you had to go up these stairs. And these stairs is where the bathroom was. And right next to the bathroom was the door to the sauna. No big deal. So I'm going there. I'm going to take a pee pee. And then I drain the weasel, you know, do my thing, back out from the urinal. As soon as I turn around, I remember this. I turn to the right because the right is where the sinks and the downstairs is to go back to the locker room. Coming out the sauna was some sweaty ass, old ass Danish dude. His race has nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm racist or nothing, but some old ass naked Danish dude comes out booty butt naked out the sauna. I shit you not. He had no towel. I need to stop cursing. He had no towel. He had no clothes. He had sweat dripping off his body. I feel my eyes were so violated, bro. I remember this like it was yesterday. I have a group chat with all my boys from back home. Like we have a little group chat where we just send memes and shit. Like by instinct, I immediately text these people, I'm about to end myself. I just seen a naked old dude walk out the sauna. And like, I wish I was over exaggerating. I'm not over exaggerating, bro. I seen this dude come out booty butt naked. And mind you, all right, look, I get it. Sometimes in a locker room, you'll stumble across somebody butt naked. It happens. The reason I'm making a big deal about this is because he was in a sauna. Like I just said earlier, I was glazing saunas. Saunas are some of the best creations known to man. I know it gets hot and steamy in there. You feel me? It gets hot and steamy in there. And some people like to take their shirt off in there. The most I've seen is somebody take their shirt off in a sauna. I haven't seen nothing beyond that. I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if it isn't normal. I don't know. But the most I've seen was somebody take off their top. That's it. Vibe out, chill out. Some people will be on their phones. Their phone will low-key overheat. It's cool. It's vibes. You feel me? It's vibes. But for you to be booty butt naked completely in a sauna with your balls on the bench, your butt on the bench, everything on the bench is crazy. Bro, that is so nasty. I didn't even really think about that until now. That's just so nasty. Like, why would you do that? It really just be old people that be pulling stuff like that. Like that's crazy. I have a fear of getting old because there is a list. I have a list of things I'm scared of from like becoming old. All the way from being the freaked out unk, all the way to being the careless old man walking around naked. The list goes on. But why is it always, it's like the older people just do not be giving a fuck. I understand they've been here longer than I've been here for sure, and they just they don't care about stuff no more. I feel it is valid. It's a valid thing to feel, but like it gets to a point where you gotta kind of ask yourself, is anybody looking at me when I do this? Am I getting looked at crazy right now? Is that like, does that not go through their brains? Do they not process shit? I'm sorry if you are retirement age watching this, which I highly doubt, but if you up there, why the fuck do y'all do that shit? Why do y'all do that? It's nasty. I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm not saying all old people do what this man pulled, but like, that's just nasty. That ruined my whole day for that day. I swear. That happened like years ago. That still ruined my day. That ruined my day right now. I gotta head to work soon. That ruined my day. I'm about to head to work pissed because of that, bro. Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, I know I'm not the only person that dealt with this. I know all of y'all had an experience where like y'all were like around an old person, old lady, old man. It doesn't have to be the gym, could be something else. Like I said, freaked out uncle. Y'all could have been around an old ass person that's really freaked out and just saying stuff. There's literally memes on TikTok about how old people flirt compared to people closer to like a Gen Z age. And I just think this is like a weird phenomenon that nobody talks about, and I'm kind of worried that like we should kind of address this because people just normalize old people being freaked out, and I think old people need to like start eating more Werthers or prunes or something because they need to chill out. This is getting absurd. I gotta go. I'm sorry. If you like the video, like, comment. If you like the video that much, you should probably subscribe because I'm going to be releasing more content like this. But I hope you guys also enjoyed the art. Like I said, I'm going to have a whole entire video dedicated to my OC because I feel like that itself deserves its own video. That's kind of the premise of the channel anyway. So if y'all are eager for that, y'all yearning for that, it's going to come out soon. I would say later than sooner because I'm still in that developing stage, right? I got the plot and the story all figured out, but I'm like in the finalizing stage right before I start writing the script, right before I start doing a storyboard, all that. So, excuse me. But once I get all that situated, I will basically have like a series of the entire, I still haven't decided if I'm going to make it a comic or a manga. I'm going to have a whole entire series for that just so everything gets well explained and fleshed out and just not skimmed over. But that's all I got for today. Upload schedule still being figured out, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I gotta go. Bye bye.